on IWTV News.
PTK is once again A-OK.
This program has made college the best years of my life.
Bingo, bingo,
bingo! So this is why you got to participate in your student activities, you know? You never know what's going to happen.
Softball swing time.
Really like them, they're athletic, they're fun to be around.
And finally, Sub-Zero memories.
Because it's Iowa.
From the campus of Iowa Western, you're watching IWTV News.
Hello and welcome to our latest edition of IWTV News. I'm JJ Davis. More recognition for Reivers country, Phi Theta Kappa. Ring a bell? Well, it should, because it represents the best of the best. Phi Theta Kappa is an honor society that's been around for over 100 years. Reivers country adds new members in a special ceremony every semester. The national governing body is recognizing local chapters for their efforts. The Iowa Western chapter has earned what's called Reach Rewards for its recruitment of more students than the divisional average for 2020.
My officer team that I've had for the past few semesters, they've been great. The students have just been so good.
So good, in fact, that the Iowa Western PTK chapter, located on the Council Bluffs campus, will be receiving 7 graduation stoles.
This program has made college the best years of my life. I've returned to college after being out for 25 years, and I knew that I could do well, but I never thought that I would do this well, that I would exceed at all these different things that I'm doing.
It's honestly provided a lot of opportunities to grow as a person, grow as a leader, and get scholarships to make it more possible to attend Iowa Western.
It kind of challenges us to, with all of our classes and all of our responsibilities we have as college students, to go further with our time and our efforts to give back and make a difference.
I don't think it's another seal. I think there's just enough. I've seen so many students start to get involved by coming to our meetings, and they start out so quiet and shy, and by the end of their time, they don't stop talking.
I know, Larry got me still.
You know, we've had these students. We've always had these students. I think this is just a great way for us to really recognize them while they're here.
They are recognized and in the process earn various scholarships as well as learn different skills that can be applied to everyday life and more. Now, there are currently around 200 PTK members in Reivers country, and that number is growing, and the nation has taken notice. Another chapter in the book of success that is Iowa Western. And again, it's in the numbers. And once again, for Reivers country, something to shout about. The Iowa Western chapter and its satellite centers recorded a higher acceptance rate than the divisional average. That is, the percentage of students invited to join. Internationally, it's 15%. Per division, 14%. Regional, try 15% as well. And for the chapter here on campus, 22%. Impressive, very impressive. Why am I not surprised? I mean, congrats to the PTK students as well as Mallory and all the advisors, because it is a team effort. And speaking of team, coming up, swinging the bats, doing that and more in the circle. And then there's the bingo game on campus. The prizes aren't too bad either when we come back.
From the campus of Iowa Western, this is IWTV News.
Take a look under your bed. Find stuff under there? What about jobs? No? Now try your closet. Still no jobs? Just more stuff? Well, you really have both. See, stuff is defined as household articles considered as a group. Sometimes this stuff is no longer needed. Wait, no longer needed. That can't be right. Because remember those jobs you were looking for? Those are really needed. And they're the stuff inside your stuff. Our job is to unlock those jobs. And it starts when you donate your stuff to your local Goodwill. Here's how we do it. When you donate to Goodwill, we sell your stuff to provide job training for people right here in your community. So just by teaming up with Goodwill, you help create jobs. And isn't that worth parting with the leftover keytar from your 80s cover band? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Action!
Sometimes the things we do or say can make others feel hurt, excluded, or isolated. Everything you say and do creates an impact.
How am I supposed to save the whole world?
You can't think about saving the world. You have to think about saving one person.
Because of you, someone's entire life can change. You don't have to be a superhero to have a positive impact.
Friends?
Friends.
There have been activities here on campus, all part of campus life. And they're fun. And if you play your cards right, then you might just win something. Not bad with just 2 cards. B-I-N-G-O, 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 and bingo is her name. For the last month or so, anyway.
A bingo game once a week. We do 5 rounds, and then at the end of the semester, our last game, we will draw 3 winners that will win $100. I-27. G54.
Bingo! Yeah, let's go. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. Did not expect it to happen, but came in here and got it done. So this is why you got to participate in your student activities, you know? You never know what's going to happen.
I-20. B1. No.
Oh.
Yay.
What was the winning number?
I don't remember.
You were so excited?
I was. Wasn't it B1?
I-19. N-41. O-67.
That's so mean.
Bingo! I did it. A friend of mine told me to come down here and play. It's a nice stress reliever.
B10. O-68. I won.
Oh, let's go.
I dropped it here.
Good job, Liz.
I was like, finally. Because I was so close every other time.
And every time, the winners sign their names into the record book. B-I-N-G-O, 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 and bingo is the game. You can join in the fun again March 16th, 5 o'clock in the Reivers room.
Bingo!
Keeping things indoors. Of course, there's a lot of sports springing up all over the place, so it's time to roll in with another look-see. Here's IWTV student Austin Greenland.
The Iowa Western bowling team slides in, bringing the Thunder to the lanes this season. The Reivers step up to the line with 15 men, including 3 returning starters.
We started off pretty good, went through a little lull of maybe they thought they were pretty good, and we had to redo some things. And the last couple weeks have been really good.
It's crazy. It's not really something I even, think about when I go to a tournament. I don't really think about individuals or anything like that. The team atmosphere is everything I could ask for, and I feel like that's why I thrive so well in it.
And then there's the women's team. It consists of 8 bowlers, 5 freshmen, and 3 returning starters, including All-American Shaylee Bradley.
I think our strengths are how we all rally around each other and we pick each other back up, because it can be kind of frustrating to miss spares sometimes, especially when you're doing it like in a row. We just kind of all rally around each other because you can't get into that bad attitude with that bad mentality.
Overall, the Reivers are looking to, with talent, to from the Thunder Bowl, for IWTV News, I'm Austin Greenland.
Thanks, Austin. Now, who can forget the coldest days in years? Or what about that volleyball juggernaut? Another homer, another winner, after the break.
Did you hear about the pony with a sore throat? He was a little horse. Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why couldn't the Why was the basketball court all wet? Why? Because the players kept dribbling all over it. Where do cats go on vacation? New York.
They'll test you. Try to break your will. But however loud the loudness gets, however many cheese puffs may fly, you're the driver, the one in control. Stand firm. Just wait. And move only when you hear the click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Schedule your campus visit today. Iowa Western.
The world is waiting.
No surprise here, none whatsoever. The track and field program continuing to make strides. More proof? How about the Indoor Athlete of the Year? Nikisha Price, the freshman, wins the 2 and 400. How about the Coach of the Year? Doug Marshall. And that's not all. 2019, the Iowa Western women all smiles as they pose for pics with the Region 11 Outdoor Championship plaque. And 2 years later, the indoor team breaks 4 regional records and grabs the crown. The Reivers just run away from Iowa Central with 238 points to 87.
They did a really good job at that. They met every challenge that we asked them to do. And then they brought it, like they really did. I think that it's a huge step forward for our team and our program. When you look at from top to bottom the way this team is made up, there's a ton of talent, and there's a ton of talent in depth as well.
Amen to that, as Iowa Western qualifies 46 for the national indoors, 26 men and 20 women. Now the Reivers in the running for some more hardware, March 5th and 6th in Pittsburgh, Kansas. Nationals seem just across the net for the volleyball team. And why not? The Reivers go every year. The 7th-ranked Reivers, winners of 7 straight, fly with the Blackhawks. Chalk up another shutout. Mike A. Bertens, one of her team high 8 kills, 25-16. Delaney Esterling, hammered down, 25-11. Crowd on hand for once. Emily Knight, here, puts down 6. Set match, 25-20.
I felt like we played fine. I thought we did some good things yesterday. Got everyone playing time. Able to just see some different things happen, but man, we're ready for some just top 25 D1 competition. We haven't had the same caliber of teams. We haven't had our talent level, on the other side of the net.
Reivers on 3, 1, 2, 3, Reivers!
Iowa Western goes through the month of February unbeaten. The Reivers hit the court for 5 of their next 6 on the road. And then there's the men's basketball team. Big game recently. Of course, they're always big when you know who comes to town. Seeing double? 2 Dr. Kinney's on hand as there were fans in the stands. Elijah Bishop sinks a couple of trays, 8-2 Reivers. Roland McCoy to the bank, and then Carl Jones going down, 26-22 Big Blue. The visitors hanging around, cuts it to 33-32 under 2. Bishop drills 3 threes, and the home team heads to the locker room up 36-32 at the break. Iowa Western outscores I Central 46-22 in the second half. Deshaun Dyson knocks down a team high 16. Dwayne Vass drives in with 12. The Reivers wax their rival 85-54.
Played our most consistent game, especially in the second half. Defensively, we didn't have any breakdowns. We didn't have any mental lapses. Offensively, again, I thought we had probably the most efficient half that we've had.
We was playing more together. My team, we was talking, communicating. My team, we was working today.
Big Blue snaps that 3-game losing skid in a big way. Next up, 2 away from Reaver Arena. And meanwhile, the women continue to take no prisoners. I mean, their games aren't even close. Jesse Germano and the Reivers put their 4-game winning streak on the line. It's not even close. Haley Burfield leads 5 in double figures, knocks down 15. Cookie Marquez, 14, including 4 threes. Now the home team outscores the visitors 32-7 in the second quarter. Look at this. Iowa Western shoots 50% from the field. And the Reivers just blow by the Bears 90-57. The Reivers edged the Tritons by 3 approximately 1 month ago. Now the visitors drive in 15-13 after 1. Tied at 19, Jessie Germano in the lane. Haley Burfield lays in 2 of her 17 points. The sophomore knocks down 3 trays. Iowa Western closes it out 11-4 to lead at 30-23 at the break. Flipping out. The Reivers go on a 10-0 run to start the third quarter. Gabby Smith grabs 11 boards, puts back 17, including 3 threes. Iowa Western runs away from I Central 82-56.
We're starting to find out who we are. We're starting to get an identity, and I think it's really fun to see some people that are buying into their roles.
The flow of the game is natural, how it's supposed to be. You feel more calm, not pressured to do more when everybody is in line with each other.
Reivers are on a roll. Iowa Western has won its last 5 games by an average of just over 30 points. And now to that top 5 wrestling team, taking no prisoners as well. And the latest victim? A pack of Panthers. The home team falls behind 6-0, but then at heavyweight. Dylan Miller with a first period pin tie match. Back down to 125, Nathan Rizek just sticks his man in the second. Another Dylan, Stewart, mauls his Panther at 133. Stewart by tech fault, 20-5. 141, Creighton Ballman comes around to win it, 9-4. And then the natty champ Isaiah Crosby puts this cat on his head at 157. Barely breaks a sweat. Crosby by tech fall, 20-2. All Reivers 25-9. Then another pin parade. Michael Aguirre at 174, and then at 184. It takes Josh McFarland just 34 seconds. Iowa Western pins Ellsworth 37-13.
We've been putting an emphasis on scoring points, but being a little meaner, being a little more assertive and wanting to come in and take control of a match physically.
I felt like I had that meanness in me again. I had to find myself again, and I was able to tear this guy apart. I went out there not thinking I was smaller than them, but just I was the better wrestler.
He was, and they were. The Reivers win 7 of 10 matches, and as you can see, just go for it. 4th-ranked Iowa Western runs its record to 4-0. The softball team's record isn't too bad either. I mean, no doubt practicing in the Wellness Center helps. I mean, with all this snow, tell me about it.
Jump tight.
A sweet sounds of spring. Grab a ball. 28 or so have for the Reivers. Iowa Western has belted 5 wins in its first 6 games. Big Blue and Ben Greer averaging 7 runs per. Oh, and pitching in, Hannah Smart. The freshman is a NJCAA Division I Pitcher of the Week. 24 strikeouts, 2 complete game wins.
Defensively, around the infield, they're fun to watch. I mean, they can go make some plays up the middle. We've hit 10 bombs in 6 games, so we can swing it a little bit.
I think we have a lot more talent and depth in all positions, which gives us a better angle compared to last year. We were playing short with a couple positions, so we have a lot more depth.
You don't know who's going to beat who on what particular day. So, we have expectations that we should be a contender, but, you got to peak at the right time of the year.
The time is always right in the classroom. The Reivers come swinging in with a 3.85 team grade point average for the fall. Iowa Western will step in for the first time at home Friday, March 5th against North Platte. Softball, baseball, just around the bend. But let's not forget cold, cold memories on the other side.
Listen to me. I am captain of the track team. And if I'm late,
She doesn't really think she's going to get out of here, does she?
be nice. She's new. Hello, is anyone there? Ugh.
Wow. Even from our standards, you look awful.
Oh, sweetie, what happened? Me? My friend Becky got to talk to this super cute boy, and I tried to act like I wasn't jealous, but I so totally was. And then out of nowhere, this concrete barrier just popped up. Maybe it was a semi. You mean you were driving? Yeah. I mean, I know the whole eyes on the road thing, but this was a super important text. Maybe you have to know, Becky.
Texting? Great.
But it was only like 5 seconds, and I'm a really, really fast texter, so it wasn't even a big deal. Actually, has she texted me back yet? Wow, I get like no bars in this place. I wonder if they have Wi-Fi here.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
Why do you ask that, kiddo?
Find your path at IWCC.edu.
I won't forget it for a while, especially that Monday morning when yours truly was up at the crack of dawn. How about you? Cold? Ain't the word. How will you remember some of the coldest days in years? Blue skies. Finally. Snow? Still hanging around on this Thursday, but not the sub-zero temperatures. Mother Nature benches the deep freeze. Temps through the roof. Balmy in the teens.
I had class on Monday, and that's when it was snowing like real hard. And I got up and I looked outside and I was like, yeah, I ain't going to class. And then the teacher was like, the teacher emailed everybody, was like, you still gotta go to class today. I was like, no. I was like,
but you went.
Yeah, I had to go.
What your teammates think, especially the ones that are not necessarily from cold weather.
Yeah, they're not happy about it at all. They want to stay inside all day.
Really?
Yes.
Your glasses are steaming up. Is this a common occurrence?
Yes. The masks make all the air redirect up to the glasses and then I can't see.
And when it's cold especially?
Yeah.
Why did it have to be that cold?
And the answer?
Why couldn't it be warmer?
And the answer?
Because it's Iowa.
I have a 6-year-old, so he was not a fan of it at all. Yeah, he wanted to go to school, but realized that he wouldn't be able to with the cold, so it wasn't happening.
Yeah, my roommates were telling me how it's super cold, and she was like waiting in her car because it was so cold and her car took forever to warm up.
In my 20 years of growing up in Omaha and living here, I've never seen anything like it. It's been, last couple of days have been brutally cold.
They were. Yes, the snow still hanging around, but not the sub-zero temperatures. Mid-February in Reivers country. A month, a week to remember. Okay, done. Bang. Bingo, baby. Or should I say, B-I-N-G-O? No? Okay. Well, let's just bid adieu. And so, for this latest edition of IWTV News, I'm J.J. Davis, and as always, I'll see you around campus.
IWTV is online. Like us, follow us, watch us.